Hello, I'm Officer Gholson with the Newport News Police Department's Community and Youth Outreach Division. I'm here to talk to you today about place of worship safety. As you may know, churches are often the target of criminal enterprise. Criminals often use our complacency and our sense of safety in our church homes to target us for crimes not just violent, but also property crimes, vehicle break-ins, and burglaries. With your help, we can work to make our congregations as safe as possible. Let's start by talking about when you arrive. When you're coming in for a church service, criminals often know that your car is unattended for up to an hour. That's why it's very important to bring your valuables and your keys inside the building with you at all times. Also, making sure your doors are locked. This is important not just whenever you're at church, but when you're out in public for any sort of event. When you're parking, take a few things into consideration. One, the lighting. Especially if it's late at night, make sure your car is parked in a well-lit area. Also, consider parking closer to other vehicles in the parking lot. We know it's easier to park separate from all the other vehicles, but when you do, you make your car a bigger target for criminals looking for opportunities. If you're utilizing daycare for your child during services, make sure you're familiar with the check-in and check-out process. Ensure that you and older children know any volunteers working with them and exactly who is allowed to check them out. If you have any concerns or see anything suspicious, refer to a staff member or a church security member. During the services, there are a few things to consider as well. Take a moment to learn the layout of the building, know where the exits are, how to reach those exits, and how to access the child care center from where you're at. Also, take note of any fire extinguishers or AEDs in the building. If you have a condition that may arise during services that could present an emergency, consider telling a staff member or a fellow congregation member. Remember, if you have an emergency, call 911. If you wish to report a non-emergency to the Newport News Police Department, you can reach us at 757-247-2500. Thank you for working with us at the Newport News Police Department. With your help, we can make our congregations as safe as possible here in Newport News.